What is user interface design? User interface design, UI, also referred to as user interface engineering, is the design of user interfaces for devices and software, namely computers, home appliances, mobile devices, and other electronic devices, with the main aim of maximizing device usability and provide the best user experience. When designing a user interface, you should consider the following. 1. The device it is being designed for. 2. Icons should be sized appropriately. That is, applications that are more frequently used tend to be made bigger. Showing the appropriate ways to design user interfaces. User interface design includes sketch, digital design, and prototyping. What is interactive design? Interaction design is defined to be the design of spaces for human communication and interaction. The purpose of this is to develop usable products that are easy to learn, effective to use, and provide an enjoyable experience. With interactive design, it is important to involve the users in the design process. Why? Based on their suggestion, when the product has been put on the market, it tends to have a higher success rate. The processes of UI design. Sketching. When designing user interfaces, it is good practice to sit down and sketch on paper what you envision the interface to look like. Sketches and mockups are usually paper-based drawings of interfaces and are good for brainstorming, focuses people on high-level design notions. However, they are not good for illustrating flow and the details, but they are also quick and cheap and provide helpful feedback. Next, you will see a method used to do this.
Established the rough flow, then we start exploring that in more detail. We start looking at each screen in the journey and each step. Then we try and refine those steps so that the journey is as simple as possible for the user. There's no complications.
Example of a sketch. Digital design. Digital design is the use of computers, graphic tablets, and other electronic software and devices to create graphics and designs for interfaces. Guess what the final design will be? Prototyping. What is prototyping? Prototype is a simulation of the final product. It's like an interactive mock-up that can have any degree of fidelity. The main purpose of building prototypes is to test whether or not the flow of the product is smooth and consistent. Warbin 2016. Low fidelity prototyping are paper sketches. Clickable prototypes or mockups are a type of sketching where you use paper labels to stick on a piece of wood or other surface shaped out in the design interface. High fidelity prototyping, advanced interactions and transition, computer-based and uses software example Principal, Farmers, and Axure. What is storyboarding? This is a tool or technique used to sell the idea of the design. It is playing out a situation in which the interface would be useful. Storyboarding. Pencil and paper simulation or walkthrough of system look and functionality. Use sequence of diagrams slash drawings, low-key snapshot, and quick and easy. Example of storyboarding. A user interface is like a joke. If you have to explain it, it's not that good. What makes a good or bad user interface design? In order to achieve good user interface designers must first understand user needs and also be able to establish usability goals and also have a good idea of the type of experience they would like the user to have, user experience goals. They are objective criteria against which the results of the usability evaluation are compared to assess the usability of the products under evaluation. Usability goals include usefulness, effectiveness, learnability, likability, efficiency, low error rate, memorability, satisfaction, flexibility, and robustness. Experience goals has to do with the user's perspective. How does the design make the user feel and how did they find it to be? User experience goals include satisfying, helpful, engaging, exciting, fun, entertaining, and enjoyable. Bad design. What is wrong with the Apex remote? Controls and labels on the bottom row all look the same, so it is easy to push a label by mistake instead of a control button. Good design. Why is the TVO remote so much better design? Peanut shape to fit in hand, logical layout and color coded distinctive button, easy to locate buttons.